If aiming in Pragmata sometimes feels a little bit off, you're not imagining it. Between shooting, moving, and hacking enemies in real time, the default controls can feel stiffer than they need to. But a few small changes can make the game feel much smoother. If you're used to third-person shooters, I recommend keeping aim mode on hold, which is also the game's default setting. It feels familiar, and it works well with Diana's hacking. With hold, you keep the button pressed to aim or to hack, then release it when you want to stop. If that feels right to you, I recommend keeping it. If not, you can switch to toggle instead. With toggle, you press the button once to aim, then press it again to release it. The same applies to running. With toggle, you press once, and Hugh keeps running until you stop moving. With hold, you keep the button pressed while running. Turning on equip weapon on pickup can save you time when things get messy, especially when the bots are getting a little bit too personal. Aim assist does exactly what it sounds like. It helps pull your aim towards the enemy when your Reticle is close enough. I personally keep it turned off because I found that it could interfere with hacking. Sometimes Hugh would shift targets right before I tried to start a hack, because aim assist kicked in at the wrong moment. But this is definitely a preference setting. If aiming feels too loose or uncomfortable, try turning it on and see if it helps. If turning feels a bit slow, try increasing your vertical and horizontal sensitivity. This controls how quickly Hugh turns, and setting both to around 6 feels like a good sweet spot for me. You may also want to adjust vertical and horizontal camera speed, depending on what you are used to. This can make the camera movement feel much smoother. For me, setting both to around 80 works really well. You can also increase vertical and horizontal aim camera speed if aiming still feels too slow. This makes your aim move faster while aiming down the sights. And for me, setting both to around 60 feels like a good balance. You can also change camera distance depending on what feels best for you. Standard is the default option, and it feels well balanced. Near brings the camera closer, which can make the controls feel a bit tighter. Far pulls the camera back, giving you a better view of your surroundings. If you are playing with mouse and keyboard, you can also adjust mouse hacking sensitivity. This changes how strongly the cursor is pulled towards the center of the hacking matrix during hacking. That pull can be helpful, but if it starts affecting your hack in a way you do not like, try lowering it. A very useful setting is normal Reticle Color. You can change the Reticle to a color that is easier to see, which can help a lot if certain colors blend into the background or if you are colorblind. If the game feels blurry or sluggish during movement, try turning off motion blur. The preview shows the image changing from blurry to clear, and for me, clear makes Pragmata feels much better to play. These settings won't play the game for you, but they should make Pragmata feel a lot smoother. Fix the settings first, and the fight starts to feel like it's against the enemies, not your own control.